Hi guys, welcome to Whispering Hills Haunt, where every day it's Halloween. Now let's get into it.
Hi guys, welcome back. So today we are going through the recent leaks of Home Depot's 2025 Halloween season. Now, pictures are coming in rapidly. There's no video yet, but it's hard to even keep up with everything that's coming out. Since there's no video out yet of the props, I think we're just gonna do a very quick look at them and quick comments. We're not going to go into detail or rate them based on, how we feel they'll be. Right, Dad?
Right.
Okay. So the first prop that I want to talk about that I saw is Jaws. That's what I'm calling him. It's a giant shark, but I would call that Jaws.
Okay.
This is a definite going to get this one because I want to do Jaws. The movie.
And we have no CC. We don't
Well,
have
we have
pirates.
the-
We never got into that.
We're gonna have the river Styx, so we can put him in there, and we'll just put Quint in his
The
mouth.
river, there's Jaws in the river Styx.
Yes. Another biggie.
Look, there's a pirate flag behind them.
Yes, another biggie.
You know we're gonna wind up with a hole. I'm gonna spend a fortune on a pirate scene then.
No, it's not pirate. It's Jaws.
It's Jaws, so
wasn't
why is there a
pirates.
pirate ship behind it?
Because that's a different prop. All right.
Anyway.
We're definitely going to be getting Jaws.
Yes.
I don't know what he's supposed to be called, but for us, he's Jaws. The next one, big one, is The Bride of Frankenstein.
Yes.
So now, my questions are this. Is it also a servo? I'm assuming it is because it's probably part of that Universal
I
Monsters
don't know.
collection.
I think that's with Home Depot that might not be the case.
Well, so far all of the Universal ones have been.
There's only been one, right? Frankenstein.
Chucky's part of that too, isn't he?
I didn't think so, but he is servo. Maybe.
From the pictures, to be perfectly honest, I can't tell because the pictures are low quality, but she kind of looks plastic. So I'm a little disappointed if she doesn't have a more realistic skin look to her, but we can't tell yet. That's why we're going over these quickly, because you really can't tell because it's all blurry images.
But they are promoting Universal, so maybe they will be.
And of course we're gonna get her because we have a Frankenstein's laboratory, so we need to get the Bride of Frankenstein. All right, next we have a new. All right, I'm a little annoyed with this one. I'm annoyed. There's a new Chucky.
A new uglier Chucky.
Well, no, I actually think he's even better looking. I don't get it. Why is there a new Chucky? Does it do the same things? Is it a completely separate thing? Did I waste my money on Chucky last year just to buy a Chucky this year? What's going on with that? I don't like it. But I know that this Chucky has a partner prop, and that is Tiffany, who is the bride of Chucky.
I hope she goes with the other one from last year as well, size.
Yeah, because, well, that's what I'm saying. Is it the same size?
Because I'm not buying a new Chucky.
Right? I'm hoping it's you could just take the head off and replace the head with the new Chucky's head, like they did with the skeleton. Where you could take the servo head, the servo
I
eye.
want to replace it. Why would I want to replace the head?
Well, because this one's a very good-looking Chucky.
Listen, I like the servo head.
I'm not a big fan of his look, but I mean, of course, we're gonna get Tiffany Valentine because it completes the scene.
Now, is she servo?
I don't know.
We don't know this Chucky.
We don't have any video footage, so we can't really say for sure, but we're gonna get her because we need to. It's annoying. I'm annoyed.
We need to.
Our next prop we're checking out is the Scarecrow, which based on his size, people are speculating he's about 15 feet tall. Huge.
Okay.
I'm not going to get him.
Why not?
He looks cool.
Don't I have something to say
I like his
about that?
design. No, you don't. I like his design, but a gigantic Scarecrow. There's just too many giant props that are dumb.
Well,
And by dumb, what I mean is who's building a giant Scarecrow? What farm have you ever been on where they've built a Scarecrow
yeah,
that's
but
15
it's nice
feet
the
tall?
Scarecrow stands over the corn.
Yes, but if you have that Scarecrow plus a gigantic, he would be the tallest one, but
We have a
nevertheless,
windmill.
we have the windmill, we've got a giant Reaper in one thing, we've got the witch flying high in the other thing. It's too many high props. It takes away from the impact of having giant props.
But this one's high.
Yeah, no.
Those are 12-foot.
Well, another prop that they are also coming out with is the giant ogre. This makes sense. I would get this if we had a medieval scene. Wait a minute, we have a wizard. We do have a medieval scene. I'm getting the ogre.
Listen, I don't think the ogre is that tall. I think it might even be only 8 foot.
I mean, he's pretty
From
big.
the way I see it in the pictures.
And he's very thick.
But however big he is, it doesn't matter. It's a cool idea having an oversized ogre.
At least
Remember our idea of the Cyclops? We've been
Yeah,
pushing?
it makes sense that a
So,
troll would be, or
brought
ogre
that
would
up.
be gigantic. It makes
Right.
sense. Finally, a giant prop that makes sense. This is on my list.
Right.
I'm very happy with
Is
him. He
it-
looks goofy,
Is
yes.
this Frodo's ogre or Harry Potter's ogre?
He looks more like Harry Potter's
Actually,
ogre.
trolls, but
Yeah, well, they're trolls ogre, same thing. He looks to be more of
I think
a.
he looks more like Frodo's troll.
No, I think he looks more goofy. He's a goofy looking troll, ogre, whatever it's called.
Or should I say Bilbo's trolls?
He's,
No, Frodo's troll in
Well, he had the cave
Minas
troll
Morgul.
that attacked him. Yeah.
All right, let's stay on this.
Yeah, so totally loving the ogre. The next one is there's this. Is it a plague doctor? Is there another plague doctor? Are we getting overrun with too many plague doctors? It's a man in a hood with a staff and a lantern, and he's got a bird face. So I don't think he is a plague doctor.
No, he's a plague doctor.
Is he? Because his mouth is open,
I don't know.
which means he has a beak.
They have a mini plague doctor too. That kind of got merged. That plague doctors, instead of a mask, kind of became.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm
morphed into an
saying.
actual bird
This isn't a mask that looks like a bird face, like the HalloweenCostumes.com plague doctor.
Yeah.
This is an open bird mouth.
Yeah.
So to me, this is a bird man. This isn't a plague doctor.
Does he talk?
I don't know, but if they make him, if he is not a bird man and he's a plague doctor, I do not like this prop. That is dumb. It is dumb. It's one thing to take the essence of the bird-like look and the feel of it to kind of bring
He
in
needs wings,
that
it's
imagery,
bird.
but it's a completely different thing to make it pardon my language, to make it a bird. That's dumb. I don't like it. Don't do that.
And we have a Birdman from Spirit a few years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, we do. We have the crow guy. If he's not a plague doctor, he's a birdman.
What was his name? Do you remember?
No. I like him though. Anyway,
Yeah,
we should do a build prop
on
of
it.
him because we never put him together.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, okay. Look forward to that. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm not a very big fan of this if it is a plague doctor. Although, one instance that I do like about it, if it was, is that, well, no, I don't like it. No.
All right,
No.
go on.
Moving on. Sorry.
We're hung up
Leprechaun.
on plague doctors. The leprechaun.
It's
I mean,
Leprechaun
I don't
from
know
the
what
movie.
it does, but it looks fantastic.
Well, I mean, it's Leprechaun from the movie. Yeah, he looks just like the movie. I love him. I mean, maybe not just like he had more of a wider, squarer
Is that
face.
the leprechaun from the movie?
Yeah,
I don't remember the movie, so.
he is the Leprechaun from the movie.
I mean, I remember the movie, but I don't remember the movie. Yeah, let's look it up and see what he looks like.
I mean, let's be fair.
No,
all
but
leprechauns look exactly the same.
He's a little more popular.
No, he's supposed to. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. He's got more of a square face, but I believe this is supposed to be Leprechaun from the movie.
Okay, he's leprechaun from the movie, folks.
I believe so. I think that this is just a
Aaron
movie
says
prop.
so. That's it. Regardless, boy, is it irregardless.
It's actually regardless. Irregardless is
Right.
incorrect.
Okay. Now that the English lesson's over, we can actually talk about the prop. I think he looks really cool. I hope he does some cool stuff. Can't tell.
I think he's cool too. We do have a celebrity scene, so if he is Leprechaun from the movie, we might get him because he's another celebrity prop.
Oh no, I definitely want that leprechaun. I'll build a scene around him.
Well, it's just, that's what I was going to say. He'd have to go in the celebrity scene because we have no Irish.
What do you need? A pot?
Folklore scene.
I got plenty of cauldrons. All I gotta do is stick some fake buddy in it.
All right. Well,
With a hand coming out going.
The leprechaun gets a pass. I like him. Next, we have another Reaper. He just looks like a generic Reaper. Just a generic Reaper prop. You could always use generic Reaper props for people who don't have Reapers yet or want to add a Reaper to their. I I don't know what he's holding in his hand.
Looks like a.
Is it candles or sticks of essence? That I can't tell. He's holding something in that hand, which is going to be whatever gimmick this particular Reaper has. But yeah, he's a Reaper. It's always good to have Reapers.
All right. Well, you know, all these props, we'll see when we actually see them move what they do.
Then we have an old man in a chair.
Yeah. Well, he's got to be catching Jaws.
Oh, maybe he's supposed to be Quint.
He doesn't look like Quint. He looks like those two guys on the dock. They got pulled into the water.
Yeah. But we don't know what he's doing. Like, is he just
They've had
rocking? Is
this
he
prop.
the old man rocking, typical prop? I can't say anything about him until I see him in action.
He's got the little skullfish on his rod, which they all seem to, I think, if I remember right.
Yeah. Can't say much about him.
I mean,
We'll see.
don't need him for the Jaws prop. I can't see him.
I mean, it would be. Why? But whatever. He's an alright prop, I guess.
I'm
We don't
not
know
going
yet.
out of my way for it.
Yeah, we don't know yet. Then we've got 3 witches, right? 2 are a set of 2 witches around the
Two are a
cauldron.
set. Sounds like the sea hare from Lowe's last year. 2 are a set. 1 is
2 by sea. Yeah, you're right.
2 by sea, 1 by land, or some shit.
Something like that.
2 from the sea, 1 from the air.
Why do you do this to me? The 2 witches at the cauldron look like very generic witches, but you know what? You know me and witches, I could always use more witches. And I wonder, I'm sure they interact with each other.
They look nice. If they interact with their speech, I would consider getting.
Definitely, and I know the perfect spot for them to
That'll
stand
be
in.
what, number 14 and 15?
Yeah, I like witches. Listen, witches live in a coven, so there should be many, many witches. What was that? Anyway, then we have another witch. Let me see if I can find her. She has a necklace of bones around her. She's got like a cane and a crow. She looks cool. I like that her eyes glow yellow.
Yeah, because of the lighting, because they got her under black light.
But
Everything's glowing purple.
yeah, and her eyes are yellow. We won't know how good she is until we see her.
I could live without her.
I mean, witches
She
are
does
witches.
have a crow on her staff. Maybe she's talking to the crow.
It'd be cool if the crow responds.
Right. If they have a conversation, that'd be cool.
Even if the crow is just
Doesn't look like
cawing
the
and
crow's
she's acting
mouth
like it
moves, so.
responds, would be cool. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I actually think that
Other
would be
than
better.
that, I have no desire for her. So
Yeah, well, I like witches, so I'm not complaining.
I like witches.
Then we've got this little girl in red on a bicycle.
Yeah.
I'm curious about her. What is she saying? What's her story? I want to know what the story is. Can't say until we see video. But I don't think she's bad looking. I like that it's an oldie bicycle, like one of those ones with the big wheel. I'm very curious about this
Yeah,
one.
I have little interest, but
You have little interest. I think it looks
we
interesting.
also don't put kids generally in our horns. So
Well, we have Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and
And we have
Gretel.
Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
We have the girl from the
Is
ring.
she a teenager? The
No.
girl?
They're all children.
All right, we got a couple kids.
I'm curious about her. I'm very curious about her, and my eyes are going to be
I
on
don't
her.
go in for the zombie baby thing. That's not part of our horn.
No.
Nothing to knock it. It's very scary, but
Yeah,
it's
no.
just too big a nut to climb when they started coming out.
Yeah, all those babies.
I'm just not getting into that. I'm not taking the bait on that one.
But yeah, so I'm curious about her. Then we have
No.
a reskin
Not
for
another
the
freaking
clowns.
stack of clowns.
They're not clowns. Look at them. They're
They're
zombies.
zombies.
Little mini
Mini
zombies. Dumb.
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 Did not plan that. But they are dumb. That's dumb.
It's the same argument I have with giant props. If you have little props, make them make sense. Why would you have
Right.
little, like, unless they're all dwarves, and which, you know, that's questionable. Why are there 3
And
dwarf
even so,
zombies hanging out?
why would zombies stand on each other's shoulders?
Yeah,
It makes no sense.
yeah. What would have been good were leprechauns.
Yeah,
Or something goofy, you know what I
That's
mean?
true.
Something.
Home Depot next year do a reskin with them as leprechauns or gnomes or
Or
something.
little pygmies. Like there's so many
Yeah,
other
some
things you
pygmies.
could have done.
Yeah.
I'm
they don't
happy.
just- yeah.
I will say, I'm happy it's not clowns again. We've already seen it at HalloweenCostumes.com again. Wasn't there another website that had the clowns again?
No, I think
I'm
it's,
over the clowns. No, we saw 2 other places
They're
besides
doing the 3.
doing the 3 clowns.
Yeah.
I'm over it. No more clowns. I mean, in general, no more clowns.
I hear you.
Actually, there's no clowns. It just occurred to me. There's no clowns, at least of what I've seen so far. This might be the first year ever.
Home Depot is clownless, but in all fairness, Spirit is the one with the clowns.
That's
Home
true.
Depot usually has one. Home Depot.
Yeah, did they even? I don't even know that they. I don't even know that they had one.
I
last
mean,
year. They might not do
Home
clowns.
Depot
like
has one. Spirit. They
Yeah.
love their clowns.
Yes. So, I'm happy they're not clowns, but be a little bit more creative, Home Depot. Go beyond just typical. Oh, zombies are in haunts. Let's do zombies again. I'm over it.
They're
All right,
cool
moving
looking
on.
Zombies, though.
Yeah, they are.
That's
But
why.
like, how many zombies?
Yeah.
You know,
Go ahead.
and now they're like little zombies. It's getting like clowns. It's getting
Come on,
like
this
clowns.
is supposed to be a shorty
You're right,
video.
you're right. All right, moving on. We're trying to be quick here. Then we have a giant tree. It looks like a static tree that glows.
Yeah.
You know, it's always nice to have giant trees to fill out a haunt if you want to make something look woodsy and you don't have trees. We have trees, so probably not.
Well, we have one that moves, but
It's like a tiki tree. It actually might do well with us because it is in our, we do have a jungle scene.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a tiki. It's not a totem pole.
It's a tree. It's a tree. But it's more tiki-like. I don't hate it. It's unlikely. Unlikely that we're going to be getting that. Moving on from there, we have this gargoyle, which I'm interested in. I'm curious, does its eyes just glow or does it talk? I like gargoyles.
Yeah.
If it's
Probably static and
it might just be a static with LED lights. Even then, it's nice to put in the cemetery if we have some leftover cash from all the other props.
leftover cash.
That's what I'm saying. If, but I like that it looks like it has horns too. It's got like a really good demonic face. I do like him. I like his sculpt. But if he's not doing anything, I don't know that we will get him. But he might be doing stuff.
All right.
He looks like he might be
I
talking.
doubt it. If he's doing something, then it's a consideration. If he's just static, I would make static gargoyles, which I always intended to do and never did. But
It'll be a project. Look forward to it. Then we have a pig butcher. It's a butcher that's a pig. Or is it a man wearing a pig head?
it's a butcher that's a pig.
Or is it a
Or
man wearing a big
pig
head?
Yeah.
I don't know which one it is. I can't tell.
Is a trope in horror movies, isn't it?
Yeah.
I would
Cool.
like to turn him into the guy from
Saw.
Saw. Yeah.
That's a good idea because we do have one, but
Yeah,
it's
just
just
put a
basically
black
a
robe
mask.
on him, right?
Yeah. Not a bad idea. We'll see how it is when it's got motion to it.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's, I'll tell you what, it's scary looking.
We then have what I think is just a static skeleton to add to the
like a
static
harpy.
skeletons, but it's a demon, like devil
demon.
skeleton. It's got like red eyes, horns, wings. I like it. I always like to
It's a
add
cool
those.
looking skeleton.
Home Depot.
Skin on the static skeletons.
Home Depot makes cool
Skeletons.
skeletons.
At a good price.
And if this is just another add-on to those, this is a good one. Definitely considering
Yeah.
him. If he does more than that, that's even better. Then we have, I guess I'd call him, is he supposed to be Sweeney Todd? It's a butcher, like a
that what it is?
deranged looking butcher.
Oh,
Not
no,
butcher,
he's got a
barber.
Barber, yeah.
That's what I mean, a deranged
Wow,
looking
Home
barber.
Home Depot's
Got a lot of
killing
props
it
this year, right?
It looks like.
So I don't know if he's supposed to be Sweeney Todd or if it's just supposed to be a crazy barber. But cool, interesting. Definitely
Yeah.
interesting.
He doesn't
would
look
do
like
well.
Sweeney Todd, right?
I mean, I don't
Well,
know
I
because,
picture Johnny Depp, right? Or something.
Yeah,
like that.
and Johnny Depp was just the movie version, and that's a Tim
I don't know why they
Burton
figured.
version of him.
Who played him in Broadway?
I don't know if I've ever seen Sweeney
Joel Grey,
Todd.
maybe?
But nevertheless,
Okay.
I think he would do really well in our headless scene. We could put like
Yeah,
a
you think
dummy in a barber chair.
Would be a centipede. Well, we have the executioner and the bride.
Yeah, we could add him to this headless scene like he was doing a
No,
hair thing.
definitely.
Moving on, a skeleton boat captain. He's got the ship,
Yeah.
and it's got a beautiful mermaid on
Like
the front of
zombie
the ship.
babies, I have fortunately avoided pirates.
Yes. That said, pirates are a great scene. It's a big thing to get into. Once you start, it's like poof.
Yeah, that's an overwhelming.
And this is a full boat.
I love pirates. I played a video game from 1994.
Yeah, play pirates. Sid Meier's Pirates. It's a captain. He's got the boat. He's got the mermaid on the front. What's that called when they have the statues on the front?
Yeah, you know what? That's good looking, man.
And it's even got the sail.
See, this
behind
sucks
it.
because it's so detailed and good looking that I might wind up going out and buying,
You're not, because
something
we
I
don't have
totally
any
don't
pirate
need.
stuff.
and I don't want to get into just because it's a good looking prop, which I've done.
It is a cool looking, and like the fact that it's got all of that going for it, this is going to be, I believe, a good prop.
Yeah. Does he do anything?
I'm sure he does. I mean, we don't know. Maybe he's a static. Who knows? Then we've got this cat. It's a skeleton cat, and I can't tell the size, but I'm wondering, it's with all these other skeleton things, but I'm wondering if it is large. Is it supposed to be an opposite to the skeleton dog that came out last year to go with the 12-foot skeleton? I don't know, because I really can't tell its size. Also, speaking of sizes, next to the ogre's foot, we can see the Reaper. And he looks tiny, so I think they've made the floating
the
Reaper.
floating Reaper from last year.
Yeah, I think they've made him in a smaller size. Or the ogre is huge. And I don't think it's that.
Maybe the ogre's 80 feet tall, like or 50 foot, like
Yeah. Like the Marshmallow Man.
Marshmallow Man from what is it, Halloween props.com.
They've also made small versions of like statue versions of Jack, and it looks like the Scarecrow that's coming out this year as well.
Oh.
And then we have what you and I were discussing the other day, and you said it would be really cool if they made a witch doctor. I think this guy might be a witch doctor.
Oh, I don't see it that way. I see
He's got, well, hold on. He's got a staff, right? A magical staff. He's got bones around his neck,
Oh,
and
yeah,
he's got
you
one
got
of
it
those
right.
top hats and a sack of something. I think he's supposed to be a witch doctor.
Yeah.
He might not be.
He could be a grave robber. He could be Mr. Hyde from Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
No, because it doesn't fit the
Yeah,
story.
he could be a witch doctor.
I think it might be. That's what I think it might be. I think it
It's
might
cool
be a
looking
witch
prop.
doctor.
His face is pretty
Yeah, I'm.
green and like not human, not monster.
Yeah, this is one to look out for. I definitely think so. The next prop we've got is what appears to be a snowman, like an abominable snowman, like angry evil
Abominable?
snowman.
Abominable
Actually,
snowman's
he looks
again.
familiar to me. Was there a movie with that character? This particular
Yeah,
snowman,
it looks familiar to me too.
right? But I'm not placing it in my head.
I'll let it do more research.
You know, let us know if this is from a movie or something.
That's the lazy way.
It's the intelligent way. Anyway, but nevertheless, always good to get, because now that we have Krampus and Jack Frost, we're going to be at the end of our scene doing
That's
a
a rabbit hole I did go down.
Yes.
Christmas horror
That's
stuff.
one of the ones we opened up. A transition into Christmas, but it's going to be horror into Christmas. You know what I mean? So he's going to be added to that.
Thanksgiving. And I like Thanksgiving.
So we'll be putting him
We should
together
get a horror
eventually.
turkey, just in the middle. Right? Or, we got the Pilgrim.
Yes, we do.
We could stick the Pilgrim between Christmas and...
I didn't think about that. That's actually a good idea. There you go. Anyway, look forward to us building this guy when Christmas rolls around, because that's when we're going to do it. All right. And then also, there's this pumpkin guy. He just looks like a beastly pumpkin guy.
Oh, well, like, he's like,
He's like thick. Thick pumpkin man.
he's good looking. I like it. He's got tons of teeth.
Well, he'll be good for the transition for Thanksgiving too.
Yeah, pumpkin guy.
Pumpkin guy.
Well, any jack-o'-lantern.
Pumpkin pie. All right. Now, as I said before, if I said before, these pictures are coming in like crazy. It's very hard to distinguish all the different props from each other. So if I've missed any props, I apologize. Let us know if we've missed any so we can check them out. But for now, I think that's all of the props that we see that look interesting and new. We will be doing a more thorough evaluation if videos come out. Okay.
Let us know which ones you think we should get for our horn. And let us know which ones you're going to get for your horn.
Yeah, tell us which props you're most excited for, what you guys think some of these props that we're a little confused about might be. For instance, is it a witch doctor? Is it a plague doctor? Is it Sweeney Todd? I don't know.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Yeah, anyway, let us know what you think are cool. Let us know what you think of 3 midget zombies standing on each other's shoulders.
And other than that, we will catch you guys in the next one.
Yep, we will. We will catch you.
Say
in the
the thing.
meantime, you could subscribe and hit notifications, and you could like this video, and you could comment. And we'll give you more of this kind of stuff.
All right, that's all. Bye-bye.
Happy Halloween.
Well, it's not Halloween yet.
Well, whatever.
Happy
It's a
Halloween
channel.
leak.
Happy Halloween.
Bye-bye.